Hello, and welcome back to Gio's View. I'm Gio Battaglia.
I'm Antonia Tortorello.
And I'm Katrina Bound.
Maddie is sick this week, but we hope to welcome her back next week. I feel like the sickness has been running rampant. Have you guys stayed healthy these past few weeks? What's going on?
No. I got sick the very first week. It all was like getting nasty. I was dumb and I slept with my window open.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got sick.
Antonina?
Yeah, I've been sick for like the past 2 weeks. I mean, I've just started to really like get better because I feel better. I just have a little bit of a cough. But comparing it to a lot of people I know that they've had really bad flus that have like kept them out of classes for like literally a week, I'm fortunate to say that it was just like a cough and a stuffy nose, and I took my medicine and I'm starting to feel better. So
Yeah, absolutely. The weather changing every 2 days is definitely not helping, and I think I'm just down to a cough. So we're pretty lucky, and we hope Madison feels better soon. And let's get into our fresh off the press topics. Britney Spears shared some exciting news on Instagram this past week that she is expecting her first child with her partner, Sam Asghari. Britney has 2 other children with ex-husband Kevin Federline. Do you think Britney's too old to be having a child? Kat, start us off.
No. She deserves this. She had the IUD in her for how long?
Like 13 years.
Oh my goodness. Like that, she deserves this. She's been taken back. She didn't have that control. She has her husband now, and yeah, she's allowed to do what she wants. She deserves this.
Mm-hmm. Antonina?
yeah, and especially because of the conservatorship and everything, she didn't like get to have these opportunities. And as we were talking about earlier before the show, I didn't even know that she had a husband or was like, I don't know, planning to get pregnant. So it was a shock for me. But she kind of kept it like under wraps, which I kind of respect her for, because so much of her life has been out in the public that like if this is something that she wants to keep a little bit like more low key, then I totally respect it. And I think also to the point of people shaming her for having a kid at her age, she has money. It's not like the kid is going to be in a bad life, and if like because of the opportunities that have been ripped away from her, she deserves it, like you said.
Yeah, I definitely think there's been some subtlety to her announcements. Like, I also didn't know that she and Sam were officially married, and I don't think she wanted everyone to know in like this big dramatic way. Sam called her his wife in an Instagram post a few weeks ago. She referred to him as her husband when she announced that she was having a baby. And you know, everyone, like Rihanna we saw a few weeks ago, did this big reveal with glamour. And Britney posted it with a cup of tea as the Instagram post. So if she wants to tell us like we're her friends and not like this big glamour reveal, I think that's more power to her.
Yeah, I definitely respect that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Former iCarly star Jennette McCurdy announces a new book titled I'm Glad My Mom Died. Entertainment Weekly shared that the book tracks how McCurdy's mother pushed her to stay a Nickelodeon star, which McCurdy says led to an eating disorder, anxiety, addiction, and unhealthy relationships. She also says that this book is a way to encourage young people to speak up for themselves in environments where they can be conditioned to be a good sport. Do you guys think this title is too much? Gio, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely not. At first, when I heard the title, I was kind of taken back because I was like, what is this book about? You know, we haven't seen McCurdy really in the public eye lately. She didn't come back to the iCarly revival, and a lot of people are wondering why. So I feel like her putting out this book, she's doing it at the right time, and the title of it really makes you want to find out what her life was like and why she hasn't been in the public eye.
Yeah, no, definitely, like, I was taken back as well. I like her wishing that her, like, happy that her mom died. That's something that you don't hear, and I was definitely taken back. But then I went and I understood her situation. I already knew a little bit about what she went through, but then reminding myself that what she went through, it made way more sense. And also, it's such a grabber for people to be like, I want to read that.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people have heard over the years that she has been unhappy with the way that she was treated when she was on iCarly and in the spotlight, but no one really knows like the nitty-gritty details, and I think a tell-all book, just like we've been wanting for Britney, is the perfect way to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, kind of something what you said, Kat, is when taking the story aside and like who she is aside, you want to sell books. If you're writing a book, you want it to sell. I think the shock factor of the title definitely will draw people in and make them read it. And I think it's just so shocking to most people because a lot of people, obviously not speaking for everyone, but a lot of people have decent relationships with their parents and wouldn't wish death upon them. But even if she is your mom, like definitely the things that have happened to her in her past could make like her being like a motherly aspect of like a person, not the reality of what actually was the situation. So I don't think it's too like, oh, she's a terrible human being because she wanted her mom to die. I think reading the book will definitely give us insight and open up people's eyes to why she titled her book that.
You think you guys will read the book when it comes out?
I definitely want to.
I definitely want to too.
We'll see.
We'll see if we crack open the cover.
Okay, moving on. Disney has requested the immediate shutdown of Club Penguin rewritten. A remake of the popular online world, Club Penguin, the website, is reportedly being investigated by authorities at the request of Disney for copyright violations. What memories do you guys have with Club Penguin when you guys were young? Antonina, take it away.
So I definitely spent a lot of time on Club Penguin. I got my little puffle things. I forgot what they were called.
That's right.
And I would go to the little different shops and interact with people. I don't know like what the whole copyright claim thing would be. I could also see it as like a way for adults or like bad people to like try to talk to kids online. But I know that some of the words are automatically like cut out and you can't really say everything. So I don't think that Club Penguin is like a danger to children or anything, personally, because I mean, I grew up playing it. I'm sure you guys did too. And I feel like it was just like a normal online gaming site. Like anything if you're gonna put yourself online and if you're gonna let your kids go online, that's your responsibility. You should monitor them, if that makes sense.
Were you guys ever banned on Club Penguin when you were on it?
I actually went to my brother's account and said a bunch of bad things to see if I could get banned, and I got him banned, and I cried because I felt so bad.
I was banned one time, and I didn't realize that it got sent to your parental email because they're the ones that put it up. And I remember my father was like, "What is this? Why? How did you get banned from Club Penguin, a kid's site?" And I remember just being so embarrassed. But I think going back to the copyright thing, I think it's just a money thing. I don't think it's anything about. Your point is very strong, and you're absolutely right. But I think it's more about a money grab and Disney not wanting to lose the right to something iconic that they acquired. But yeah, it was so fun. Were you a member? Did you have a membership when you were on Club Penguin?
My memory is probably about the same as a fly's, so I don't know if I had a membership to Club Penguin, but I know that I definitely was a big Webkinz girl, and I do remember playing like all like the Pop Tropica, like I played everything. But I don't think I had a Club Penguin membership. I think I just perused a little bit.
What about you, Kat?
I played all of them. Did you play Movie Star Planet?
Oh, of course I did.
Yes.
See, I was not on the Movie Star Planet kick. I don't know how I missed out on that one.
It definitely wasn't big, but my favorite part about it would just be like the outfits and the hair and the makeup.
Oh yeah, and there was just like this one girl that was top notch, and everyone wanted to be her. I remember I got to level 20, and I thought I was it.
Is it still active? Like, can you still play now?
I definitely no. Oh no.
I actually tried
Cat
playing
knows.
it the other day. The UK version is still up, just not the US version.
And it's not as fun?
It's the same. It's just you lost your original account.
Oh, I see. You can only play it if you're in the UK.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll definitely have to do some research and find. Have you been playing Webkinz at all recently? I've heard that it's been making like a comeback.
Say that me and my friends the other day, we just tried to get on our like Webkinz accounts, and I do not remember my password. Again, memory of a fly. But I think you can play it without a password or something, and it's just like not fun as I remember. Like I just don't feel like it was fun at all. Like I used to be the biggest Webkinz person ever. Like I would buy them. Me and my mom would like sit there and like play the games and stuff. But now, like going back to it, I just feel like it's like a cloudy, like, oh, this was once something that I really used to enjoy, and now it's just like, okay, maybe it's because I'm 19 years old and not 12, but yeah. So.
What about you, Kat?
I was so lucky. I got my old account back.
Wow.
But I looked back at my old rooms and like my design. I was not good at it. I was not good at designing.
Well, definitely let us know in the comments below if you are still on any of these online sites that we used to play as kids. And inspired by the TikTok phenomenon, I went out and asked a couple of students on SUNY Brockport campus what current songs they are loving to get them through their day. Take a look.
Excuse me. What song are you listening to?
I'm listening to Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue.
Awesome, thank you. Excuse me. What song are you listening to?
First Class, Jack Harlow.
And why'd you pick that song today?
Just came out.
Perfect, thank you.
Go up the sex in her.
What song are you listening to?
Wrecked by Imagine Dragons.
And why'd you pick that song today?
Because I love sad songs.
Beautiful, thank you. Excuse me. What song are you listening to?
Fake Love Don't Last by Machine Gun Kelly.
And why'd you pick that song today?
My favorite song.
Perfect, thank you.
Just like you.
Excuse me. What song are you listening to?
As It Was by Harry Styles.
And why'd you choose that song today?
New song.
New song from Harry? Perfect, thank you. Excuse me. What song are you listening to?
She's All I Want to Be by Tate McRae.
And why'd you pick that song today?
I just like her.
Perfect, thank you.
I have been absolutely obsessed with that Tate McRae song, so I am so glad to see that other people have as well. What songs have you guys been putting on first when you're listening to music?
My favorites, well, I do this thing where like I get obsessed with a song or two, and then that's all I play. Ask my friends if they ride in the car with me; they hate it. But right now it's been "Gasoline" by The Weeknd and "Pink and White" by Frank Ocean. Those have been like my 2 songs of the week.
Nice. What about you, Kat?
I just started listening to "As It Was" by Harry Styles, and weirdly, nobody knows this person, but it's called "YouTube" by The Licks. Love that song. Listen to it.
Something different, underground. I have been obsessed with that Tate McRae song, so I'm so glad that she had it when I caught her on the street. And I'm trying to think. I really think that's it. I've been back in 2011 with Lady Gaga's Born This Way. You know, I got to keep her in the loop somehow. Okay. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Gio's View. Tune in next time for some more fresh off the press topics. I'm Gio Battaglia. Thank you for watching.